How disgraced Super Cup Abba Kyari built multi-millionaire mansion in Brno, offered Neighbours 70 million Naira to remove building. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. To be the first to get notified when we post hot news, hot juicy updates, please click on the notification bell. However, in July 2021, a resident of Brno State said that the bribery allegation against Kyari by Hush Puppy did not come to him as a surprise. The wind of crisis is blowing for someone. The wind of crisis should please keep blowing. Why this is not bringing joy to my heart, I'm just saying that, who knows? This one, the ones we are hearing are the ones we know. Do you know how many? It's just like when you are putting your hands to, you want to bring, what you are wanting to bring is small, but you are bringing out loads and loads of whatever you're looking for. It's not funny. For someone who was a DCP, Nigeria just escaped. Had it been he was the IG. The news in detail. Please stay with us. The suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police, Abba Kyari, is not new to being enmeshed in corruption cases. The latest scandal is his involvement in a 25-kilogram cocaine deal. Femi Babafemi, spokesperson of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, had declared Kyari wanted because he did not honor the invitation sent to him. The development comes just a few months after the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, had indicted the once respected police officer of conspiring with Rahman Olorunwa Abbas, alias Hush Puppy, the self-confessed international fraudster, in a $1.1 million scam. The indictment prompted a suspicion from the Nigeria Police Force, NPF, while the accusations are still being investigated. However, in July 2021, a resident of Brno State said that the bribery allegation against Kyari by Hush Puppy did not come to him as a surprise. The residents in a private message to a Nigerian academic and media scholar, Professor Farouk Barugi, had claimed the suspended officer was building a mansion on Gemina Road, Damboa in Brno State. Claiming the gate of his house was made of glass and steel, he had alleged that a police chief offered 70 million Naira to a neighbor who had a house behind his mansion so he could have his house out of the way to enable him have straight access to the main road from his mansion. Good evening, Prof. I'm just reading your post on Abba Kyari saga. It did not come to me as a surprise. Kyari is so super rich for the job he does. He is building a mansion on Gemina Road off Damboa. That house is something else. It is the first gigantic double-gated house I'm seeing in Maiduguri. The gate is made of glass and steel. He wanted plain sight of a neighbor who has a house behind him, 17 million Naira, so he can have his house out of the way to enable him have straight access to the main road from his mansion. And with a couple of people who have told stories implicating him, and them being shut up, it doesn't come to a surprise at all. Barugi had quoted the Brno resident as saying, "Everything you do in the dark will come to the light." Even Chief of Defense Staff, Chief of Naval Staff and Air Staff has never collected 70 million. Just to show you how corrupt Abba Kyari has now become. First of all, how did he make such money? Of course, we're getting to know that by the day. To say Abba Kyari has been elevated to the rank of AIG is pathetically false. It may have been a belated promotion prior to now. And the first, it is not in order to promote a personal standing trial in a case of this magnitude. He can be promoted if he is adjudged not guilty. Okay. The question we need to ask Abba Kyari is, who is Abba Kyari working for? If you'll unravel this mystery, 50% of Nigeria's problem is solved. I think you have a very strong point. Because I want to believe for somebody to be putting his hands in such places, I want to believe he has a backing somewhere. Something is telling him, don't worry. I'm with you. I am your protector. Don't worry. Yes. for you to go and be committing such crimes. I'm sure, you know, there's somebody somewhere that is giving you morale, that is boosting your morale. Be saying, don't worry, we are in this together. And that person needs to be found out. Because if he's not found out, our problem is still our problem. If it is just him alone that goes down. Let Abba Kyari open the can of worms. He's not alone in this inglorious journey. Of course, he's not alone. What is the difference between him and Nigeria as a country? Always spending above their income. This is the one Nigeria all the criminals are calling for. This man won best awards in Nigeria. What will happen to those awards? Well, I think it's a time we'll tell ourselves that we have to do, what's it called? We have to put, how am I going to put it now? Criteria has been met before you're going to be given an award, as in they should make it better, you know, so that somebody who is going to be given the award is someone who actually merits it. This is Nigeria. Everything is obtainable. A police officer offering 17 million naira, which he can never get at all, throughout his service years as a Nigerian police officer. Time shall tell. Let all the politicians from his region keep shielding his atrocities. But we have wised up and we are on ground following every subsequent development. If he was a Southerner, we know what his fate would have been before. Of course, nobody is going to say this one. Of course. They said he is the only one qualified for the job. I hope he has a photocopy to fill in the vacant post. But this issue of Abba Kyari is like a setup done by Nigerian government in order for him not to get extradited to USA, because he go bad if US government do his case. Whatever. If it is a set up, set down, set fire, set house, Nigerians do not care. What we care is anybody that offends the law should face it. He should face it. Nobody should shield him on. Nigerians abroad will suffer for this. They have already known. In fact, if you tell somebody you are from now, you have not even completed in Nigeria, they have stereotyped you immediately. They say, oh, that country where there's fraudster. Even their DCP is a fraudster. That's what they will say. Please spare our people abroad working legally to get their money, so that they are not going to, you know, lose. People can lose their jobs over this issue. Yeah, they can. They can. On this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.